Reem'o in the house. We live with this, man. We make it happen, Cap.
You already know, man. That's why I always get this big lined up. This is what we do, what we do.
This is where we get him pretty at. We can do his debut. So what up, man? What's the latest project? What we doing? What's going on in these streets?
I'm about to do this talk panel shit.
Yeah, short.
There's 4 women and myself.
What is this, like crazy?
Like the real.
Uno ve que yo estoy grabando y tú, porque tú no sabes nada de lo que está al lado.
Not like a real mixed with like living correct, a little fashion real. Yeah. So I like a panel like 4 ladies. Right. And I be messing with them, you know, talking about yeah. Basically not. Talk about mad topics and all that. It's just me being me.
Being Reem.
Yeah. Right. And we also got a club spot we can do the show at as well. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? We're the last man. We just gonna get shit started.
Right. So who are these 4 ladies?
Well, I got like 1 spot right now. 1 spot's filled. We're gonna do a casting call. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know what I mean. We'll get busy. We'll get right. Exactly. Oh, Shango. Professor, what's going, Principal? The hip hop principal. What's up, man? What's going on, man? Wait for you, man. We're gonna get this working, man. Come on, man. Can't be front on nobody from Washington, man. What's up? You know, doing this live, having the shape up.
Yo defendiendo a Luis, yo pongo a Luis. Yo defendiendo a él, yo pongo a Luis.
There you go. Man, you already know. What up? You know what I mean?
Let's start.
Playboy, let me use your joint piece real quick. You heard Playboy? Yo, Leandro! What's up? How much is a lineup between your face? A lineup and shave is usually $10 or a hot towel $15.
I just did it $10.
Okay, you have 3 barbers available. Which one would you like to? This is number 4, right? Oh, there's something that you did the last time. How you get it to suck in? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't have to. We should do the party together. It's kind of hard. You got that online? You got that online? Yeah, that was crazy. I had no part of that.
Is this good right here? Come here.
No, I wouldn't know what's good.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, don't touch the post with those teeth.
You'll play with you foul for that.
He's out of here. Clean cut. Get ready for that weekend. You heard?
$11.99 having $11.99 day on.
That's $11.99.
No, over the east side, East Home. About a corner.
He's from the east side. What you looking like for the night?
I got out to Brooklyn after my meeting with my team. Oh, yeah. I could definitely do that shit.
Flavor, what would you do with one of them cameras right there?
Porn.
I knew he was gonna say that. Though. So, you know what I mean? I knew he was gonna say that.
Regular shit.
Flavor, put some music on. Flavor, turn that up a little bit. Dímelo, Chino.
I would take notes if I were you. This was designed with the stars, the square and the cross, so we know true north. Smiling with 50 carats in my jaw. The law is exchange, rhyme, love mine. The diamonds, the violence, I shine like a puff shine. Shines up, I sign to the rock, cause I'm timeless. Top off the Mozzie, my behavior is mindless. Old kids, we major, you mindless. Fresh out the cell to the booth, drop the dealer booth. I'm still in the hood, tell Simmons to shoot. Hold my nuts with an OJ glove. The judge, you rappers is false flagging, you a fashion blood. You know you're out there, I didn't have my socks off. You know you're out there, I didn't have my socks off. You know you're out there, I didn't have my socks off.
Nick, what's going on, Nick? You right after this?
What's good? Oh, I mean, hey, I gotta talk to them over here, man. You know, I'll definitely connect them to you. You know what I'm saying?
You can do it whenever you want. Do that whenever you want.
I'll connect you to the 8-boom phone. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's what it was. I thought you needed a haircut. I know. Vivo con el Juan Jordan, el Turno, el Monstruo de los 4-9, tenemos Guillermo aquí al lado, tenemos Luis Papeleta y aspirina en turno. Aspirina, un don.
Hot 97 Megan Wright, DJ Enough in the mix.
Yes.
All right, Enough on September 4th.
Okay.
At 8 p.m. is when A&E will be debuting their Biggie documentary. I want to give a big shout out to Lil C's who came through yesterday.
Absolutely.
And I asked Lil C's, I said, okay, hey, look, of course, humongous Biggie fan. Right?
Absolutely.
But you know, we talk about this, you see a lot of documentaries about him. And I was asking him, so what makes this one different? Like, what is going to make people want to watch this? And he said that this is the first documentary that Biggie's estate has been behind, which means a lot because, you know, not only is the information correct, but they're going to get the right people. And there's also a lot of things that you've never seen, interviews that you've never seen part of this documentary. So what I want to do is book somebody up with tickets to check out the screening. That you will be at your documentary. A lot of people who are part of it will also be at this screening, and I want to fill the tickets to come hang out with us tomorrow.
You're just doing that to quarantine everybody. Oh, you can't come out of your house after 6. If you do, you'll be arrested.
Number 9.
That reminds me of the shit my man spit one time. He said,
They said, some FBI agent accidentally sells flash grenades.
so not now.
That's where I sound, when I went through a fur phase. Yeah, that's summer 32. Effortless, bad boy shit. And we won't stop, cause we can't stop. B.I.G. Brooklyn. Yeah, New York. Yeah, bad boy, bad boy. Yeah. Grass made back on the dash. 40 karat gold Cartier on the class. NIKOS for shooters, sending the Land Cruisers. My maneuvers sparking these little rumors. Duffel bags, Percocet, and the Rugers. Still the smoothest, they're roughing up all the jewelers. Sandy Glover, but the pistol is undercover. Propositions and proposals, bringing on a double. Raising, the gazing, the gazing. Jalen, that brain is amazing. Top tip, egotistical and he arrogant. Skyscraper, kilo up in the cabinet. Two smoke lines 4 times. The rock boy, blue dot, you should pour mine. East Coast fat boy, he be so braggadocious. Air Forces, mansions in the mother ocean. In the fist, see my I'm talking fishing grapes. Silver drinks, came a long way up at the tenements. Gunshots, hereditary, get your daddy buried. Wiggle March, got out of prison February. Gold game, menage a trois in my gold chain. Bad boy, Bugattis and all 4 lanes. Slick flash, square flip, when the split Cleveland cruise ship with a thick bump. Just talking it but ain't living it. Crystal pop and slipping it. Hard hats and lizards. In the trunk, rolling blunts with the willy, gifts of the willy. Hitch like cop, them ones and 9 milli. Stories like a motherfucker. Wondering if I'm a freak with her. She knows I treat my bitch like a Vanna. Bitch named Vanna dripping. Big pop, never slipping. H-class diamond, shine. Dinner with wifey, whining, dining. Smoking cigars in Bogota, with Colombian they Panama, Enrique. Yankee play, nice ending. Bend it over with ease. 4 pair mosquito jeans and down a gallon tank top. I got your bank stop. Singles on top. Benjamins under the rest of them. Advancing from duplex to mansion. Stashing keys. Hiding G's overseas. Cigars in my beat. Chain elevates. Money I make into stocks and real estate. Jet skiing in the Caribbean. White sand. Discussing plans with my man. Black blue land. Smoke tip. Chrome rims and a system. Then leave my rear views trembling. What you gonna do with my extra attitude?
Hey.
Kiss my ring, it's a fun one thing. I stay put. The bird take my and deep right in front.
Yeah,
These keys on what don't move my collar. I'm right in front. Don't move my shit, man. Oh, baby, what's your name? It's your birthday. Thursday.
¿Usted puede cerrar la puerta? ¿Usted lo llamó? Si usted quiere, se puede sentar aquí atrás. ¿Quiere?
Fill it up. I make you say just like I'm your doctor. All I'm prescribed is cranberry and vodka. I make you say just like I'm your doctor. All I'm prescribed is cranberry and vodka. I make you say just like I'm your doctor. All I'm prescribed is cranberry and vodka. Then I'm trying to kick it, play a little soccer, bust a couple off, knock out.
no one girl can satisfy me. Me need more fuel for the lightning. Me no one girl can satisfy me. No, me need more fuel for the lightning. Me no one girl can satisfy me. Me need more fuel for the lightning. Me no one girl can deny me. Me no see me change shiny but white green. Me a controller, yo soda, one sober. Any man of this way I get slumped over. Just be scared of the thing, girl, come close. You need to come over. Bad man, we don't watch that. Even when we need to watch that, I got my gun on. If we ever need to shut that, one time for the rude boy, and you know it. Money down on the new toy, and you know it. I've been looking for you, baby. You need somebody wavy. 300 down on the red, up on the hook. Young nigga getting this cake, it's not a joke. I'm letting you say I'm wavy. This never got to play me, okay? In the way for the thing, she a push bonnet. But I'm on it, shorty your body, come rock it on it, baby, I'm on it. Talk down in the morning, tell me you want it. Keep it before I come up, I got no corners. Hit my nigga on the low, they go get the corners. We power, we got no, they pulling up on us. But still, I'ma keep it low.
Hold up in the big boy, drop to the big boy, got too many padding to bleed to make the big boy. Hold up in the big boy, drop to the big boy, got too many padding to bleed to make the big boy. Hold up in the big boy, drop to the big boy, got too many padding to bleed to make the big boys watch. Villa Suites in the Fendi Chateau. Now ask Big Meech what they know about Joe. I'm fly like Lee, get mine with Jay. Got every pretty trying to ride my wave. Gotta have skin weights in the face shop, yeah. Lay up in the crib and menage all day. Went from nothing to something. Now I'm pushing the button to the race and the jury like a safe. It's 100 on the hate, but I'm throwing on the cake. When I'm done, I'm gonna miss ya like a gold on a crystal. Hit, I'll be dope, switch downs. Green drums and Philippe Chow. It ain't the meat, no Drake, but the P is free. She got cake, but it's something to see. Right.
All I know is how they keep it smooth, but that good hand on your shoulder, they're smooth, but that when you send a text, I get so excited. Yeah, I got a new flex, and I think I like it. All I know is how they keep it smooth, but that good
for the taking. I'ma give it to a real born Jamaican. Said that body's for the taking. You said that body's for the taking. You said that body's for the taking. You said that body's for the. You said that body's for the taking. You said that body's for the taking. I'ma give it to a real born Jamaican.
Don't forget your baby September 1st is going down in Coney Island on the reggae and soca tip. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com and of course Hot 97. Live performances by Busy Signal, Sean Paul, Bungie Garland, Cranium, Charlie Black, Conscience, Tifa, Kevin Little, Rupee.
I don't know if you can take it. No, you wanna see me make it. I wanna be the baby. Then as much as I can gain from me, don't listen, I'm not proud. But again, I just can't be around it.
Playboy, what up? Say what up, Playboy. What's up? Not the butt naked like double spots on a piece. Let me find out you look like I'm a heavy eater, boys. What was the two white boys that used to rap before? What are you talking about? What's I'm talking about, right? Third base. Third base. That nigga look like third base. Oh. Can't lie, nigga. About to get it so much in face. I know, like 24. Oh, shit, you gotta get tan. You look like a snake, boy. I look like the kids in Vikings or something like that. Oh, you look like what niggas be having in the bro. You don't smell like it. Yeah. Man's that for a shake up and he made his knee come back. Like, nigga is rich.
I heard it for the taking. I heard it got these going crazy. Yeah, I treat you like a lady. Till you burned out cremation.
They said that body's for the taking. I'ma give it to
the original Jamaican. What you doing, Ray?
And you get wild, baby girl. Lock it up and shake it like a shake.
Yo, know how to live, yo.
Jamaican yard man, babe, John, bad girl, sit down and listen up and the jockey.
And he's back. What up, Paul? What's good?
Make you fly to the tropics.
Yeah.
Dance all style, girl, button up your body. Pull up to your bumper, cross traffic.
I realized you said that all. The first time. Oh shit.
This my man Kevin Little right here. They'll play big Spanish style on the reggae and soca tip September 1st.
I do have that. Everybody got to get it laid out on that format. Oh, you need to exactly for that. Well, I just talk back. I have it now when I went to Texas. I can talk to the phone. Yeah, right shit, everything. Now, when I used to do that, when I had a job here in the UFC. Our phone don't have that? Well, you don't know. I'll say what you got. No, our phone. I go there on this show, I go fun. When some of the phone will turn on or like the media player, yeah, yo, play music. Do that? Yeah, on your galaxy, you do a set.
Shout to all my West Indian people, baby. You know how big your pop gotta be to hold a CD player?
My nigga, you know how many times I was typing and I couldn't get my CD player in my pocket? So I had to hold it in my
You know how
hand.
you tighten and your battery died? You hope that the change they walk through a train and the batteries.
No, you know how tight
You ever see them?
you know how tight you are when the cover to the battery gets lost.
Oh, you hate that. You should gotta go around the tape.
So you gotta walk around with the tape on it, and as soon as the tape get loose, your shit shuts off. So you gotta start again.
So you hold it on the trigger the whole time. You got something that hold the door with a rubber band. Niggas running.
I had that one too. I had the one with the rubber band to hold it on.
I had a Sony and a Panasonic. I had a Panasonic Walkman. Yeah, they $85. It played both sides. One side. I love it. That's when it first had a dual side play. Oh, that was good. It was a rubber case. That shit was digital. I was like, oh. Singing back.
Activist medicine got it straight from out the doctors. I'm lethargic, but I call him Wayne cause he's a shotter. Pick up the ladder, put it in the gun, nothing now is Dutch. Timid attitude, but we come straight out of house. I'm gon' make her panties wet when she see the way I flex. I'm gon' win the Grammy, move my family out the projects. We went from chilling in the projects to making projects. We was trying to get to the top and they tried to stop us. I told for myself, I don't need no voucher. She looked at my wrist, she looked at $100.
Oye, nigga que tu cabello está como que se me tronco.
It goes like this. You gotta make it look more like hot candy. That's what it looks like, old hot candy. You want your shoe like the spray hole, and you shake it down a little bit, and you squeeze it, it's like a sponge. You go, that's what that's like.
With attitude, but I ain't for cunning. Look who that bit on polo, that's Carton.
I had to ask.
I'm pulling on the Carton. I'm a shit on fraud.
Not if you got something that has
It doesn't matter what we use. They want to front like they smoke.
Wasted.
They want to front like they smoke.
You drink and get wasted.
I'm not fronting like this. My friend gave it to me. You? My friend didn't give it to you. Who gave it to me? You? You bought it. Oh, somebody left you. Yo. Lying. No, not okay. That's not white I'm his only friend and I'm deading him today. And you're gay.
That was crazy. That was out of nowhere.
He's a gay. His name is Behave. And you're always welcome. Yeah, what's going on? You already know. Came out here in Far Rock. Like I tell you, Reen TV, get serious TV. We go everywhere. No boundaries, no whatever. What's good, King? What's going on, man?
I'm maintaining. How you?
Yo, man, hey, don't do that here. I'm in your hometown, man.
Welcome.
Where you from, man? Come on, man.
I go by the name of Far Rock Mills, man. Right now, y'all tuned into the kid, and y'all in the middle of Far Rock, America. What's good?
All right, hey, listen, man. We glad to be out here. You know, season 4. You know, we trying to show people we play no games, but nonetheless, man. Let's go with you, man. What's up with 2017? Last I saw you was over at Roxanne Chartier's 30th anniversary. You had a couple of things heating. Last I'm hearing, I'm checking the wave wire. You got some new heat. What's going on?
Right now, I'm working this project right now. It's called Life Near the Beach. It's a really dope project. It's an album and a mixtape, you know. So for those that can't afford it online, You can stream it or parts of it on thatpiff.com. And I released it myself independently, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing everything independent right now. It's on iTunes, Spotify, pretty much everything, anywhere you can stream from, you know?
All right, cool. Yo, nonetheless, man, like, what has been the highlights for you thus far in your career in 2017?
2017, I gotta say this, my biggest accomplishment is putting out this project. You know, like this is, I went by the name of Mike Mills for a long time. So this is a reinvention. This is a whole new brand. And I get the chance to, you know, show the world what this whole new feel is about. And I'm having fun right now. So that's why this means everything. This is the biggest accomplishment for me, you know. I'm on the scene a lot now. You know, I'm working.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey, nah, we definitely hearing you on the wave vibe, but nonetheless, man, you got a lot of shoulders to fill, man.
Yeah.
You got a lot of shoulders to fill. R.I.P. to Stack Bundles, R.I.P. to Chinks.
Yeah.
So, are you feeling you the next up and coming from the Rock? Like, what's going on?
That's the reason why I changed my name from Mike Mills to Far Rock Mills.
Okay.
If anybody is allowed to hold that torch, it's me.
Facts.
You ask. Anybody allowed to hold that torch is me. You know
Okay.
what I mean? Like I'm one of the co-founders of the Riot Squad. You know what I mean? I was in the group before Chinks Drugs was even in the group.
Facts.
So however way you want to look at it, you can't change the past. You know what I mean? You can't change history. And outside of that, I got my own accolades that I got up underneath my belt anyway. So the whole hood know how I rep. And that's the reason why they gave me the torch. You can walk around this motherfucker and ask any hip-hop fan from the age of 16 to 45. It's mine.
All right.
It's mine.
All right, okay. But nonetheless, man, I see you got the big homie to the right of you mentioned.
That's a fact.
I mean, let's speak on that. Like how, you know, besides how long the bond has been between the both of y'all as far as the working and trying to get you on the map, but also what highlights has it been, or what ways has it been for you to flourish from working with him?
Well, one thing is this, like the best part about having a nigga, you know, manage with you and manage you is he has to be your biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? And I don't ever gotta worry about that with him. So outside of that, like his connections in the game is like it speaks for themselves. Anytime before I even get to the events, you know what I mean? I got people expecting me before I even get there, and it's all because of how powerful this man is. So I've been thanking God ever since I met this man. We going on a good 3 years. We started off Rocky Road, and then look, now we're brothers. Like, you know what I mean? And nobody know what Rocky Road mean but me and him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So and that's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Without him, I wouldn't have my publicist, which is a main big part of my movement right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shout out to Sandy Kane.
Okay.
You know what I mean? SK Public Relations, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
There's a lot of big things that's going on for us, and without Mansion, you know, or at least a manager like Mansion, you know what I mean? Being your biggest fan, it's gonna be hard. But right now, it's easy.
All right, Mansion, what's up, man? You quiet over there. You gotta speak on that, man. We mentioning your name, man. What's up?
It's about Far Rock Mills right now, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
That's just what it is, you know. I'm just here to, you know, lend a helping hand. It's my homie right here, like, you know what I mean?
Yo,
Like, you know, it's friends, and we do business. You know how to separate the two. A lot
Facts.
of motherfuckers don't know how to separate business and personal, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you know how to separate business and personal, everything can be Gucci.
Okay. Right. That's a fact. That's a fact. Yo, man. Let's speak up. I mean, we by the beach, as you see behind you and all that. I mean, that's why we got in here. So
Yeah,
let's
excuse
definitely.
all of the helicopters.
Hey, nah, I don't. Yeah, hey, listen.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hey,
the
listen.
beach-
We show that shit.
That's
We
like
show that shit.
Nigga.
We show that shit. We'll show that
Nigga,
shit.
the beach catch more bodies than the niggas in the project.
Hey.
That's how real it is out
Hey.
here, nigga. You think it's safe to swim in these motherfucking beaches if you want? Come out the ROCKAWay. You don't find your ass in Brooklyn somewhere. This shit crazy out here. Look at this shit. They still ain't find them niggas yet.
Hold on,
Look, you see all that shit down there? Them niggas is jumping out the helicopter.
You gonna zoom in real quick. See all the,
God,
getting all that popo, whole nine.
She gonna end up right back in Jersey where she came.
That's a fact.
That's yep. My first time drowned, almost drowned in that shit, nigga. 12 years old. That's why I ain't never been in that shit since. I ran in there thinking that we gonna dive right in. This nigga died. My cousin jumped right in next to me. He come right up, nigga. I hit the drop right next to the nigga. Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm not fucking. Yeah, so right now we pushing this. We getting ready to gear up for the single right now. It's called The Plug. It's not on the album, but it's produced by Como Beats. Shout out to Como Beats out in Atlanta. And it's going to be the first single off of the movie that I was telling you about called My City that I'm in. It's the first single off the soundtrack. So be on the lookout for that. Shit though, if I don't do it for this hood, nobody gonna do it, son.
That's a fact.
Like, it ain't no bull. Like, shout out
to the guys that's trying.
Shout out to every nigga that's doing something. But right now, if it's gonna get done right, you know what I mean? So everybody can have a serious platform to stand on. It gotta get done by the kid. Like, you know what I mean? If they pass the torch or try to give it to anybody, it'll be absurd. Because it ain't gonna. That mean they want us to. That mean they want us to flop.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Everybody know what it is. You know what I mean? My experience speaks for itself. My fucking quality of music speaks for itself. You know. Shout out to Jeff Robinson and MBK Entertainment. I appreciate the experience. You know. And they still ain't find this kid yet. They still ain't find this kid.
Yo, shit is crazy right now, people.
I apologize for what's going on, but this is what goes on out here. If it ain't the project niggas catching the body, it's the actual beach catching the body.
Y'all see the ambulance in the background. Look at that. Helicopters everywhere. Zoom in on that. See that? Shit real.
God bless his soul, man.
That's a fact.
They ain't find them yet. They ain't gonna find them. And if they find them, it's too late.
Believe it or not, sad to say, this is common though. Life near the beach, you know what I mean?
That's part of what that album represents. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but this is what happened.
I mean, it's music that we vibe, that you can vibe out to, but every last song is describing what goes on out here, man. Like, damn, son. You know? Could come outside and be gambling with a nigga on the corner, walk to the corner store and come back and that nigga gone. It just happens like that.
Nah, but nonetheless, man, like as far as what you expressing about, like, why do you, in your heart of hearts, why you feel it's that way? I mean, even though what happened behind the scenes is nature, but
yeah,
all the other stuff, like, why is that the necessary out here in Fall Rock?
On some deep shit, Fall Rockaway is actually, I don't know if a lot of people know this, it's actually placed on like Indian burial ground and shit.
Oh wow.
So I be thinking, you know, a lot of that shit got to do with it. You know what I'm saying? You talking about dark clouds and all types of shit, man. Like that just.
Yo, I knew you was about
to. You know? It comes with a lot. And at this point in time, I just felt I found a way to just deal with it. Like if you want to look into it like that, but for the most part, I just think that I think that's what keeps this little black cloud over us, is that we on this ancient burial ground and none of us know what we're standing on. This fucking Indian burial ground, this shit's scary, man.
I feel you, man. I feel you, man. But nonetheless, man, hopefully, yo, Young King, yo, hopefully you be the one to get everybody through.
I am, though.
You know what I mean?
This ain't one of them situations where I'm getting, you know, you killing me or you don't know what's going on. I'm connected with a lot of good people out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the end of the day, I've been in the street for a long time. So, you know, I don't ignore certain feelings that other people might ignore.
Okay.
I've never had those feelings.
Right.
I've been out here for a long time, pretty much know every last good and bad feeling you're supposed to get if you're supposed to be in the spot or if you ain't supposed to be in the spot.
Right.
So I don't ignore that, and that's my intuition. And if I'm wrong, it got me this far. You know what I mean? Let it prove me wrong. Right now, it's proving me right. So, you know, that's why I think that right now this is the turn. I sound like $1 million. I sound very clear. You know, people are behind me and they all know that I'm the last of the Mohegans. So, you know.
All right, man. Yo, nonetheless, man, let everybody know where they can follow you at, where they can follow your movement, man.
I mean, man, I'm a walking brand, so everybody, if you're looking for me, man, everything is at Far Rock Mills. You know what I mean? I got my own website. It's farrockmills.com. You know, so Mills is spelled Far Rock Mills is spelled F-A-R, another R-O-C-K, M-I-L-L-Z. And look for that project, Life Near the Beach. That's what's up. That's what we talking about.
All right, man. You already know, King. Hot. Early.
Codeine, living by the script, got me doing business with dope fiends. So fresh, so clean, yet so humble. Just the end results of me. Corner comes a nigga named Mills, purer than fish scale, hard as an ounce of krills, doper than half the niggas that's flowing that got a deal, popping like 30 millis of Roxy's without a pill. When I'm around, I give them that potent feel. When I'm gone, they go through withdrawals, Harlem shaking with chills. I'm the keys in the safe spot, whole brick in the cake pot, baking soda to straight rock, straight up nigga, I'm straight rock. Go ahead and play Superman when that 38 pop, show the S on your chest, end up catching the face shot. You punching in on the late clock, you late ass nigga. Who we be? Like you love the show, hate ass nigga. Me, I show a nigga what I'm all about. Let the 9 Taurus dial his number up, call him out. Trying to get his numbers up in small amounts for 2 or 5 bags. I'm pushing $80 slabs and got them mad. I mean sad when they see me. My IG looking like reality TV. Interviews, red carpets, pictures with the family. Only catch me mingling with the ones that understand me. Shit, so may God protect my heart and soul. Be my eyes, ears, and feet as I start to stroll. Down memory lane on up the heartless road. Where niggas sold dreams like games for every country soul. It's an artist that I lost his ambition. The bright lights, glamours, and glitz blurry this vision. Jealousy, ego, and pride derailed the mission. And unsubmissive hoes that wouldn't listen sent them to prison. I step on the gas, head back to the future. My character is Tupac, blended with Martin Luther. I'm Malcolm at the window, posted up about to shoot ya. Robin Hood for the hood, I'm boosting shit from the booster. The days of Punky Brewster, been stuck in my ways. 9-year-old man in the mirror, brushing my waves. Mama said I knew too much for my age. She was right, while the kids was in Sunday school for Jesus Christ. I was on the block observing, learning the key to life from OGs that was yearning and earning the G at night. True story, me and my dogs had the crack. They had beans crashing more than Launchpad McQuack. Motherfucker. Salute. Far Rock. Salute. I go by the name of Far Rock Mills. RSNY. You know what we doing out here, man. Jizzle. We
Yeah, what's going on, folks? You already know. It's yours truly, Reem'o Marak. Up here in the lovely establishment. How can we say it? It's lovely kingdom, the lovely.
The humble abode.
Humble abode. There we go. There we go. There we go. Of the one and only Jason Duval Hunter. Listen. I had to get him on my show. This is one of the figures on my team in my career that, you know, the last this August be what? Yeah. Last year he's led it to what it is now. Black owner. You know how I feel. You know how I feel on social media. Hashtag support our black owners matter. This man has a bigger resume than me. We're talking, I put in 10, he put in damn near double or what I have. But yeah, Jason, man, what's good, man?
I'm chilling, man. What's up, Reem'o?
What's going on? Hey.
Chilling, man.
What's going on,
I'm
man?
literally chilling.
I see.
Where I am like really in this mode of having had a great year so far and kind of in chill mode heading into the next phase. So I'm kind of like low key right now. Literally.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You on a hot streak right now.
Am I?
So now, hey, listen, man. Hey, listen. I know. I mean, we got the camera on. You're being on your humble, but let's keep it a buck. I mean, you're kind of on a hot streak.
I'm on a hot streak.
Oh yeah.
Well, thanks. I guess thanks. I expected to get hotter.
Facts.
I don't feel like I'm on a hot streak. I feel like I am reaching short-term goals that I set out for 2017. A lot of that I set out to do with myself and with the team has happened. You know, to me, you know, it always could be more. You know, I feel like, you know, change and things are happening fast, but I always want more.
Right.
You know.
Right.
But thank you. Yeah, hot streak. I'll take that.
All right, man. So let's get right into it, man. 2017, like.
Yes.
Where did it happen? Where, like, I mean, you know, once again, it's an amazing year for the team, which is Hunt for Love. Let's start for that. I mean,
Hunt for Love.
Yeah, you know,
it's the movement or the brand. The team would be yourself, Reem'o Rack, and Reem'o, your TV show and hosting personality, award-winning self.
Hey,
that was amazing. And Already Famous, you know, and his brand, the Already Famous brand, and his personality and movement with doing what he does with his patches and videos and Hot 97 and all of the different brands that he's co-branding with. Kellogg's obviously was a big to-do back in April. There is Joanne Desir, who's my mentee, the first lady of Hunt for Love.
Facts.
She and I just completed a one-act play called Barriers at the Summer Fresh Festival, and it was dope.
Nice.
Working with my mentee on that levels where we both were peers. It's like I looked at her as a fellow actress, actor, and vice versa. And yeah, I was a mentor, and she would come to me and ask me certain questions about her career. But when we were in rehearsal and on set, it was all about her business, and that went really well. Even though I was simultaneously working on another play as a lead in this play called Eleanor Dusser Dies in Pittsburgh, and it was a very difficult time for me personally, but I was excited to be involved with the projects and working with you guys because you guys were kind of being very successful this year as well. So
facts.
My pressure or the difficulty that I faced trying to balance everything was worth it in the end, because I helped you guys kind of move forward in your career as I was kind of keeping myself afloat and doing all the things I did. So when you say I'm on a hot streak, I think people need to realize that it was a lot of prayers and a lot of miracles that took place for me to even be still sitting here and chilling, you know. And I was glad to get through that stuff and sitting here now. So Yes.
All right, man. No, nonetheless, man. What do you feel? I mean, you touched on it, but let's really get back to it. What do you feel were the high points and the low points of 2017 for you? If you could, I mean, you know,
really quickly before we go to that question. The last but not least is I am King Supreme, which is already famous, his younger brother, Taekwon. He's been really great and really working really closely with me. He's more, you know, yes, he's an up-and-coming rapper and artist, but he's really a great on the production side of things. He's a great organizer, and I really am, you know, proud of him and like really working with him as like really being a mentor, like, because he's in his late teens and during that time where it's very important that he gets as much support trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life. You know what I mean? Turning into a young man and stuff like that. So I don't want to leave him out. But go ahead. You were saying that what was the
high point? Like points? High points and low points of your career. Like what do you feel in your heart of hearts if you could pinpoint to that? You know, for 2017. For
2017, I would say the release of my song "Ignore" on through TuneCore to iTunes, iHeartRadio, Spotify, you know, and it was already on Bandcamp. Since last year, we had a soft release on there, and that did really well. I mean, it sold around the world and stuff like that. I haven't done like major numbers, but when it was released on iTunes, it was just like, what, iTunes? Are you serious? And then iHeartRadio picked it up, and then, you know, Spotify. And so when you Google the song and you go there, it's like sitting right next to Chris Brown and Selena Gomez and Pussycat Dolls, and then there's Jason and Ignore. I'm like, figure that one out. Being featured in New York Times was a big to-do. You know, a lot of people know me today. I'm kind of toned down. I ain't wearing no hat, no wig, no nothing, because this is really, you know, quite honestly, closest to me that you're gonna get. So you're getting exclusive here, Reem.
Oh, hey.
Hey, man. What is usually when I'm in my apartment, I'm really like jeans and t-shirts and just like chilling. Like what people see when I walk out of this building, when I'm strutting down the streets of Manhattan, it's what turns heads. It's what gets people to be like, yo, this dude is about it. And so as a result of that, earlier this year, I was captured by the New York Times.
Oh, wow.
And was featured in the New York Times fashion article about being one of the most fashionable, whatever, I don't know. But it was a weird, crazy picture of me just doing what I do when I go out into the streets of New York City. And also I'm a street performer. So, you know, the song "Ignore" is really a big to-do out in Times Square. You know what I mean? So that was big. And then Kellogg's, you know, pulling off that event with Already Famous and having, you know, really notable people come out, from Ty Hunter to Lamar Wright to Timothy Purtle, yourself, a whole bunch of other people came out to really support that event. And it was an Already Famous event, but it was our event. It was a Hunt for Love event. So, and Kellogg's was totally supportive of that. And I figured that shows if we can do that there, then we can do anything, you know, anywhere.
Facts.
And so that was a big to-do.
All right, man. And speaking about being a street performer, what do you feel? Being let me rephrase that question. Being an owner of your brand, have you ever always felt the challenges or the feeling of, okay, yes, I'm a performer, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like I have to do it, or it's been, you know what, both wash each other's hands? Like, what's your take or your heart of heart on that?
That's an excellent question. I feel that as an entrepreneur and as a creative, from the very beginning of my career, from even when I was in the University of Buffalo, my mode of operation has always been, I've always created my own work. And as a result of that, I've always, when you're in work leads to other work. So a lot of times my work whenever I've done something, it's been I've been asked to do other things.
Okay.
So I've been asked to do so many things even to this day, and I'm learning to say no because always going with what's been kind of spoon-fed to me is cool because I have a lot of credits, but at the same time, it's not necessarily the projects that's taking me to the next level.
Okay.
So I don't audition as much. I just recently got a talent agent again, and an international one and a domestic one. So I'm working with 2 agencies now, and I just worked on a film called A Kid Like Jake, which was with Jim Parsons and Claire Danes. You know, it was a day job or whatever. But the point of the matter is, I'm just starting to reintroduce myself to the process of what it really is to be a working actor, which is auditioning and having agents and all that stuff. I've been that for other people, but I need that for myself.
Right.
So in a way, being an entrepreneur is kind of a good thing and a bad thing because I literally could stay here in this beautiful apartment and chill and watch Netflix for 8 days, and ain't nobody gonna tell me to go out and audition and work but me.
Right.
I'm not answering to anyone.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I love that freedom. I guess that would be the epitome of success.
What up? I go by the name of Far Rock Mills. You're now tuned into the best. You already know what it is. Far Rock Salute. And you're now tuned in to Reem TV. You're tuned in for
Peoples, you already know I'm Don NIKOS from Don NIKOS Barbershop. This is my shop. Welcome, 3613 Broadway, 149, right next to the Chase Bank. All we do here is quality cuts, and we're here to accommodate you. You leave happy, we stay happy. And don't forget, you gotta tune into my man, Reem TV.
Yeah. GMF, give him flavor.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Big up to GMF Project Sounds all the time.
Yeah. Scout. We've been here from the beginning. Prayers go out to the losers. Thank God I'm out here winning. Good love. Good love. Good love. I want to thank you. Good love. Good love. Good love. Check me out. Look, I'm on the boulevard of broke dreams with some high price